Australia's Gold Coast, a magnet for New Zealanders and Australians alike, all in search of a dream lifestyle. But often it doesn't work out and many find themselves homeless in paradise. Not-for-profit housing companies have helped, and Queensland's biggest is Horizon, a company also flirting with the purchase of New Zealand state houses. Horizon's interest sparked a sharp intake of breath when it was revealed in Wellington. In its first full interview since then, we asked the company for its reaction.
Oh, there was certainly a lot of issues in the media from our participation in the briefing in Wellington that the big Aussies are coming to buy, but we never said we were going to buy properties in New Zealand.
We also spoke to some of Horizon's tenants on the Gold Coast. And it's affordable for you?
Yes, it is, yes.
So, just what are we to make of Horizon?
You've got to remember we're a charity and our purpose is to support vulnerable people. We're a large organisation, but that's our principal purpose.
Now, as you said, you're a charity and not-for-profit, but that doesn't mean that you're not making money to put back into the business. So how does this work?
So our aim is to make sure we provide the services at the right level and support our clients, but it's about being fair and making sure we're providing it equally to our clients, so we're not pumping all the dollars into one program and that it's being sustainable, and any dollars we make as a surplus is reinvested back into providing more housing.
Horizon was more than happy to show off one of its prime properties.
So when were they built? They were built about 3 years ago as part of the fiscal stimulus funding that the Commonwealth government initiated post the global financial crisis. And they invested a significant amount of money into the social housing sector, and this is a great property with a real focus on architectural design for our seniors here on the Gold Coast.
And so does Horizon manage it, or do you own the property?
We own this property, but we have properties that we both manage on behalf of government as well as properties that we own.
Hi, it's Philippa from Radio New Zealand.
Hello there.
Hi, how are you? Very nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
So how big is the place here? What have you got?
I've got, it's a one bedroom, and for me, being only a guy and one single guy, it's quite adequate actually.
Robert Dodd hopes to have the apartment for as long as he needs it. Several floors up, Giannina Esposito is pleased to have moved from a rowdy neighbourhood. And so this is obviously a lovely place to live.
Oh, darling, it is. And the people are nice, and I'm just happy.
Horizon has seen little details about New Zealand's planned sell-off or lease of thousands of state homes, but the CEO believes there's no reason for any worry about Australian involvement.
It's a bit of scaremongering by other groups to be saying it's going to be sold off and the government will lose control. The government would maintain some sort of security over those properties, I would expect, to make sure they stayed in the proper use for social housing.
Would there be advantages for you in being in Australia and New Zealand?
Our objective is to grow our organisation to be about 10,000 houses, and that's public knowledge. It's on our website, our strategic plan. We're not limited to where we work, so if there's an opportunity that we think we can do a great job, we'll explore that.
At least one other Australian company is eyeing up the potential across the ditch. Compass manages thousands of properties in New South Wales and Queensland. Its spokesman says it's already setting up shop here.
And our intention would very clearly be to establish a New Zealand-based entity employing New Zealand staff for New Zealand conditions. So we're in the process of becoming a registered community housing provider in New Zealand.
And while you're not for profit, you do make money, don't you? If the money was made out of your New Zealand operations, where would that go?
Look, the way that we operate at the moment is that any money that is made is reinvested straight back into the community that it comes from. 2
Australian suitors for our state housing already, and the party hasn't even started. Expressions of interest will be invited for state housing in parts of Invercargill and Tauranga next month.